Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. What's going on, all my great people? What's going on, all my boxing fans? Hold up, time out. Y'all see what's on the screen. Manny Pacquiao versus Mikey Garcia. That fight was supposed to happen a long time ago, a couple of years ago. You know, the fight's supposed to been happen. You know, but the thing is this. This is coming from Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia says Manny Pacquiao fight is officially next. This is coming from Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia says Manny Pacquiao fight is officially next. See, the thing is this here. Let me just keep it real. If this is Manny Pacquiao's next opponent, right? If this is Manny Pacquiao's next opponent, if Mikey Garcia is telling the truth, and I don't strike Mikey Garcia as a liar, this is the next fight. This fight, they've been trying to make that fight. They've been trying to get this fight to take place. Mikey Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao. See, the thing is this. A lot of people, I know a lot of people saying or are gonna say that, well, Mikey Garcia is an easy opponent for Manny Pacquiao. They say that Mikey Garcia is an easy opponent. He's going to get destroyed by Manny Pacquiao. I know some people are saying that, or some people believe that Mikey Garcia is an easy opponent, that it's easy work for Manny Pacquiao, right? I'm going to just say this. People are going to look at the fight with Errol Spence Jr., right? You know, he got outboxed in the Errol Spence Jr. fight. He got outboxed. You know, people saying he got dominated. He got destroyed or whatever. I mean, he just got destroyed, right? You know, it was a big mistake jumping up 2 weight classes to fight one of the biggest welterweights and one of the top welterweights in the welterweight division. You know, it was a big mistake. But the thing is this. I say it all the time, and I'm going to keep saying this. Style makes fights. Style makes fights. Styles makes fights. I'm going to break it down like this here. Manny Pacquiao went to war with Jesse Vargas. Manny Pacquiao won that fight. But he went to war with Jesse Vargas, right? He went to war, and I know what a lot of people are going to say when they watch this video. Well, Andrew Tucker, he fought the younger version. He fought the younger Jesse Vargas. He fought the younger Jesse Vargas. He fought the younger version. Jesse Vargas was undefeated. I believe was undefeated. Okay, I get y'all. Okay, I'm gonna understand that, and I get y'all. He was undefeated. He was a young, but come on, come on. We're gonna. Anyways, Manny Pacquiao went to war with Jesse Vargas. Mikey Garcia, and I know a lot of people gonna say, well, he fought Manny Pacquiao leftovers. He fought Manny Pacquiao leftovers. Well, the thing is this. I'm not finna sit up here and make no excuse, and I'm not finna make excuses. Manny Pacquiao went to war with Jesse Vargas, and I'm gonna break this down in a way that you guys are gonna understand. Manny Pacquiao went to war with Jesse Vargas. Mikey Garcia. It was a good fight, but he almost stopped Mikey Garcia, the same Mikey Garcia y'all believe would get destroyed against Manny Pacquiao. It was a good fight with him and Jesse Vargas, but he almost knocked out Jesse Vargas. Don't forget, remember that. He almost knocked out Jesse Vargas. Manny Pacquiao. Some people in the Adrian Broner fight. Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner. Some people believe that Manny Pacquiao basically won every round. You know what I mean? Or some people could have scored it 8 rounds to 4. You know, things of that nature. They could have scored it 8 rounds to 4. Now, if anybody scored it 7 rounds to 5, I don't know what you was watching. I don't know if you something was going on with your glasses, if you wear, you know, prescription glasses or whatever. You know, but anyways, he beat Adrian Broner. So did Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia beat Adrian Broner. You know, he beat Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was busier in that fight. He was busier in the Mikey Garcia fight. Yeah, he was busier. He came to fight. He was busier. He should have let his hands go a little bit more, but he let his hands go more than he did in the Mikey Garcia fight versus the Manny Pacquiao fight. And he's talking, I beat that boy. I whooped that boy. Man, come on, man. Pacquiao put hands on you. And I know you had to deal with the hand speed, you know, the hand speed and, you know, the combinations. And Manny Pacquiao's a busy fighter. You know, the footwork is amazing. The in and Manny Pacquiao getting in and getting out. You know, the side to side movement, the footwork, lateral movement, the pivoting and things of that nature. Adrian Broner stuck with him though. He was there. It was somewhat of a competitive fight. He was in the fight, but didn't do enough to win the fight because of the style of Manny Pacquiao can be a handful for you. I'm sorry. Sometimes that style can be a little too much for a fighter. But at the end of the day, Mikey Garcia, he beat Adrian Broner. How did he beat Adrian Broner? He came forward. He was pressing the attack. He was being very aggressive. He was working off his jab. He was throwing combinations. He was throwing the hooks, the little sneaky uppercuts. He was working the body. He was working off the jab. He was moving. He was sticking and he was moving. He was busy. He was the busier fighter that landed more punches and was more accurate, landing the more effective shots. Mikey Garcia. And style make fights. You know, Manny Pacquiao was a legend. Is a great fighter. He's a legend. Seen so many different styles. But I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna tell you guys this, and I'm gonna tell you guys this, and I'm gonna keep it real. Mikey Garcia is not an easy fight for Manny Pacquiao. I'm telling you guys right now, if that fight was to take place, if Mikey Garcia is serious, this is the next fight. It's not going to, trust me. Mikey Garcia is not an easy opponent for Manny Pacquiao. I love Manny Pacquiao, and I favor him to win. But it's not going to be an easy fight. I believe Mikey Garcia, because of his style, will push Manny Pacquiao, will challenge Manny Pacquiao. I go back, I know Pacquiao has gotten a lot better since that fight, but I go back and look at the fight between Manny Pacquiao versus Eric Morales, the very first fight. Manny Pacquiao versus Eric Morales. Manny Pacquiao had trouble dealing with that certain style. He was a very good counter puncher, not just a technical brawler, but he was a very good counter puncher. You know what I mean? Eric Morales was. Mikey has somewhat of the similarities. Not saying that Mikey is better than Eric Morales, or Eric Morales is better than Mikey, or Mikey is better than Eric Morales. No. All I'm saying is similarities. As far as setting up the counter shots with great timing. You know, being very patient at times, setting up the counters, and then having that effective aggressiveness, right? Effective aggressiveness coming forward, boom, boom, being accurate with the combinations, working off the jab. Mikey has that too as well. This is why I'm telling you guys, style make fights. I know that Pacquiao has amazing head movement, amazing footwork. He can pivot very well, side to side movement. He can slip. He's very good at slipping, ducking under, slipping, moving his head. Defense is solid. Footwork is amazing. He's good at turning, pivoting, lateral movement, getting in, getting out. Manny Pacquiao is amazing. He can throw combinations from different angles. A volume puncher. He very accurate. Also a good counter puncher, boxer puncher. Can be a technical brawler by getting on the inside, beating you up with combinations, going to the head and going to the body, getting in, getting out. Manny Pacquiao is amazing. Father Time make catches. You don't know what Manny Pacquiao show up against Mikey Garcia. Father Time sometimes will catch up to you, and it comes out of nowhere. You know, he's 40-something years old. Keep that in mind. But Manny Pacquiao stays in great shape. Manny Pacquiao always in the gym, and he's preparing himself to the best of his ability. He's preparing himself. He's always mentally and physically ready. Always stays in great shape. And his work ethic is amazing. One of the hardest working athletes in the world. That's why he's a legend and one of the greatest fighters to ever live. Take nothing away from Pacquiao. Everything he's accomplished, everything he has done for the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this: Mikey Garcia is not an easy opponent. Style make fights. Style make fights. If Adrian Broner was able to get in there and compete, and the same Adrian Broner that lost to Mikey Garcia, if Adrian Broner was able to get in there and compete with Manny Pacquiao, so can Mikey Garcia. If Jesse Vargas, the same Jesse Vargas that almost got stopped by Mikey Garcia, if Jesse Vargas was able to get in there and compete with Manny Pacquiao, so can Mikey Garcia, a multi-division champion. So can Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is not an easy opponent. He's not going to be easily destroyed by Manny Pacquiao. I said it, and I said it before, and I'm gonna keep saying it again. Style makes fights, and this is going to be because of their styles. It makes a good, entertaining fight. Both fighters are going to push each other. Mikey Garcia is going to be a challenge for Manny Pacquiao. And I would not be surprised, even though I favor Pacquiao to win, I would not be surprised if Mikey Garcia was to beat Manny Pacquiao. I can make another video of breaking that down and explaining the reason why, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyways, I can't believe it. Mikey Garcia says Manny Pacquiao fight is officially next. Man, I can't believe it. Andrew Tucker, y'all guys let me know you guys let me know how you feel about this fight. Man, I can't believe it. Andrew Tucker World, I'm out. Much love and respect.